Welcome back. Thought I'd get up early today, get up and about and try and feel a bit human. Not that I look that human, but get up and about. So I want to quickly do a video, and there's people coming, and usually I shy away from this moment. Like, oh God, there's people coming, I better turn off the camera. But I'm going to power through. I think, I don't really care. It's quite funny, really, isn't it? You got to try these things. Put yourself in awkward situations. But yeah. Morning. Oh, see, got away with it. Cool, nothing happened. The world didn't end. This video idea, or title, in my head, and it was cool. I named it "Doing My chef job still after 24 years gives me motivation for YouTube." And I sort of was pondering the idea, and I was like, how am I going to explain this? And it's more of a case of every time I'm at work, all I'm thinking about is YouTube, and I'm sure there's people out there doing the same, going, God, I wish I could just use YouTube full time. And I just wanted to sort of make a video and touch on, if you are one of those people, then we have to really push hard. It made me really think. It's just sort of like, I think sometimes if I get like 3-4 evenings off a week, I'll waste 2 of them because I just feel tired and a bit lethargic. I'm like, I'll do it on my day off. But we have to push every day if we want this to happen. Because in the realistic world, you're going to have to make like nearly 200 videos at least to sort of probably get some notice. But, which I'm not afraid to do, don't get me wrong. Don't expect this to be make 2 videos and it's all done and dusted. But, I just wanted to sort of touch on that sort of title. And it's not just, it's just sort of like you're standing there like as a chef, like I prep, and I'm, making coleslaw or, making a beautiful lamb trio or whatever you want to do, red wine sauce. All I'm literally thinking about is like, what's my next video? What could I do for a video? Let's think of a title. Because I'm trying to sort of go away from ChatGPT a little bit, so find all the titles a little bit generic. And obviously you can see people have taken them on YouTube already, which doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because if they're outliers in their channel, it could be something you jump on and try. But just sort of, I don't know. But then sometimes I'm not the best person to word stuff. I do write a title and then give it to ChatGPT to rewrite, and he rewrites them like, oh right, yeah, that's that better. So it's a happy medium. But I think sometimes you got to try these things. And sometimes you got to use your brain. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just rely on AI to do everything for you, because if you're not the greatest of writers and stuff and you're not practicing writing, you never get better at it. So that's my view on that bit. But it's just sort of and it just spears you on. I think I sort of said it in another video. I've got it on my phone, 1 second. When the pain of the current reality becomes the greater fear than change, that's when we change. And I think that's quite true. The fear of the current reality is greater than the fear of change. That's when we change. And I just think that's such a great quote. I'm on the DJI Pocket 3. It's my new little beast. 1 sensor. But what do I know? But yeah, it's good. It's got face tracking. I'm tracking my face. Pretty good. I need to get like a little selfie extender because it's a bit short and I've got big fat hands. So sort of going back to the title, my chef job gives me loads more motivation to do YouTube. Not that I need it, but I just thought it was an interesting thing to talk about, and it gives me a reason to get out and talk to you guys and just talk about something I'm passionate about. There's nothing wrong with work today. Nothing happened. Work's work, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with work. Work was fine. It's, when I'm there and I'm doing certain jobs, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I don't mind work. Like, this is probably the best work I've had probably for 24 years, but it's just a few higher factors that need sorting out, if that makes sense, But that's a different story for a different day. But that's the reason, you sort of want to look up to people, but you can't because, you got no one to look up to and support, you know what I mean? And I'd rather just be by myself, you know what I mean? People say, like, and I'm sure YouTube is a lonely endeavour, but But nothing gives me more pleasure than getting up every morning, go and do a video, do the kids, do the housework, all that sort of stuff, make a couple of videos. I'm not saying it's as easy as that, don't get me wrong, because you're going to have to make interesting to develop the YouTube, but that's the goal, isn't it? That's the details. It's sort of like when I, as a chef, I sit down and write menu ideas. Can you write me a summer menu? Yeah, sure. Yeah, nothing gives me more pleasure, because that's something what I really enjoy and get excited about. So like the intricate details of YouTube, finding where the best way to build my channel, I couldn't think of anything better. This is exciting. Yeah, so I got a few notes here, what I've made last night, because I was in bed and I was just writing all these notes and stuff what I could roughly sort of go over, so I didn't ramble, because, as you know, I ramble too much. But, like the real issue I have is this sort of like, I'm just, when you're just ready to change. Like, nothing to give me more pleasure than hand my notes in right now and go and do YouTube. But, and obviously this could be, a pipe dream or never come true, I don't know. But, like we say, we have to keep going. And we have to make our 200, 300 videos to make sure we sort of see some type of horizon line, a little bit, Not saying it's going to be big, but could be something. But yeah, and then we just sort of develop as we go, and, you'll probably change a little bit in the sense of what content you make and stuff, and sort of keep developing the channel. I suppose that's the challenge, isn't it? So I suppose you can't look into the future too much and make excuses. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd come back today, have a quick chat with you guys, and I hope this sort of give you a little bit of food for thought. Yeah, just got me out of the doors, go for a walk, clear my head, get my steps in. And that's all part of the process, isn't it? So on that note, I'll catch you later.